Well, everybody, Dave Raw, D-Dog. The D-Dog. This is Friday, October 14th. End of the week report. Been kind of a weird week. So now that things have changed, as you can see, the sun's in my face. So it's going to be harder doing these reports in the evening. Not much is going on other than the usual stops. Tonight it was only 12 stops because one place is closed. But in that case, we still have to check it out anyway. Take pictures to make sure you actually went there, and things like that. The week has been kind of on and off, even though we had a holiday this week, and we had to work that holiday. One day I had to take off because of an unexpected incident, and that kind of put a crimp in things. But that's been taken care of. Everything's okay. And that's really about it. Not much has been going on. I kind of gave up on the van exploration just because of not being able to find anything that's decent. I may have to wait. I don't really want to wait until the winter gets bad. I may have to wait until then to be able to find something decent. That's been getting to be kind of a hard thing. Now, I think on one of my videos, but I can't find where it was, somebody asked, well, how do you get these certifications for doing the medical courier work? And it's kind of weird because you don't really get them until you get on the job with the group, because they have to sponsor you. There is an independent company out there that actually provides the training and the tests, and then you take that online. It's a series of videos, and it covers different types of samples. It covers different types of way of transporting your samples, and what you might run into. That doesn't really change from route to route, but it depends on what type of stuff you're carrying too. Most of my stuff right now is veterinarian medicine, so that is not as intense as if you're doing human samples. That requires more certification. Now, I did find a group that actually does have training for hazardous materials and radioactive materials. I'm going to be checking into that one and let you know what that's about, because that might be something that's worth getting on your own, since we do operate as independents. There's some problem around an independent right now because the current administration, Biden and crew, is talking about reclassifying people. Now, even though we're independents, he wants to make it so we're all employees of these companies. I don't know how that's going to work. I actually don't think it's going to work. They tried that in California, and that really crushed down the gig workers like Lyft and Uber and DoorDash and all those other type of things, but it also cut into the type of work we're doing. So it put people out of work, which sucks. There's a reason people want to do this type of work, and it's really making it hard. I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully they decide not to do that. And I know what the reasoning is. It's kind of sucky. It has to do with taxes, because they want to make sure you do everything so they can get more tax revenue. So I don't understand a lot of this, why they're really hammering us small people, the independent business owners and such. So we'll have to see how that goes. Somebody else asked, I don't know if they wanted to include the TSA stuff in there. That's a whole other thing. You usually can get started by asking if the courier company you're with is part of TSA if they do air cargo moving, and then with that, you can usually get a TSA certification. You have to take a class and you have to take tests. It's not that big of a deal. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You pay a fee, and then that's lasts for, I think it's 3 years. Now, the other way of doing this, and it's much more difficult, is if you become an indirect air carrier, you can set up so you get your own TSA ID, and that definitely stays with you and your company. So that might be something to look into if you want to do that. It's pretty involved, indirect air carrier. If you want to do that type of stuff, or air cargo. People say air cargo isn't that great. Well, I don't know. I haven't had any problems with it. It's just the fact that you go into a air terminal that's set up for cargo. I don't know why that's that hard. Sometimes there are some weird things that happen, like you're not able to find it, or they don't know where it's at. They've moved it to a different terminal, or something like that. So that might be one reason people think it's kind of ridiculous, but I think it's worth pursuing. If you really want me to go into this stuff, I can. There's another thing called TWIC, T-W-I-C, and that's a good thing to have as well if you're especially working on coastal areas and near places where there's a lot of barge or water-based cargo coming in. That might help. So just those things to think about. What I might end up doing is trying to post out to another place, maybe on my Dynamic Rainmakers Facebook page, on how these things are done. So if I get more information, I'll let you know that I'm posting it out there. Okay, everybody, that's really about it for today. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Right now it's 75. Last week it was in the 40s. So there you go. Okay, you guys have a great weekend. Bye.